Barman. My girl wants more chicken, more wine. Then service every other table around here. In fact, give everybody double of what they have been taking. Bills on me. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
Bills on me. Everybody.
Yo, CJ. Did you just ask him to serve everybody and you will pay?
Yes, no.
Yeah, my guy, here the about 10 naira. How? Like, guy, you are unimaginable at times.
Your problem is you have poor mindset.
You know poor mindset.
Poor mentality.
You're gonna kill it this week. How much did you realize from sales this week?
My brother, if I finish my money, I finish my money. It's my money, not your money. Why are you making me uncomfortable? In fact, Paul, your time is up.
Amanda, I'm disappointed in you. Honestly, I am. You ought to be telling him all these things or somewhat.
Paul,
what are friends for? You should be telling him. You know he's into buying and selling.
Paul, shut up.
I should shut up.
Shut up. This is township. You don't advise people. I didn't advise no Ibo.
Oh.
You cannot be eating my money and be advising me. Leave this place. Your time is up.
Have you gotten to me?
Paul, I say leave here now.
Amanda, I've told you to talk to this man.
Don't worry, I'll talk to you. You can go now.
What's ever Paul? Seba Paul, Sonia.
Abajo Sagoma.
Seba Paul.
Abajo Sagoma.
And then you advise no Ibo. This is township. You don't advise. If I want to finish my money here, my money is my money. Ego Gwebidonisi. Bring more drinks and calculate the funds. We're not going now, sir.
Too much. The sun is too much.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Papa. Jovi.
So how was your journey?
It was fine.
You're welcome.
How is Auntie Abigail? Your mom?
She's fine.
Yes, she's fine. She's at the backyard.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Do you know Papa has not eaten since morning has not eaten? Yes. And my mother was supposed to give him, but my mother did not give him food. It's your mommy now that is cooking in the kitchen. Is it good?
Jovita. She's just coming now.
I'm just saying that so that she will go and tell her mother thank you. And she know that my mother is no good.
Papa, how can... Let me go and...
Look, like I told you, go and rest. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay, all right. No problem. Oh, Mama, why is Auntie Abigail doing this? Why is she like this? Why is she troublesome? I don't know why second wives in families, they are so troublesome. There's always something about second wife in every polygamous home. Why, Mama? Why?
Eat your food and leave Abigail with her bad character. At least, people like me, I'm getting used to her. Eat.
Mama, I cannot get used to her. I cannot get used to wickedness. I cannot get used to troublesome woman. I cannot get used to a troublesome woman, Mama. can she be unfair to her own father? The man of this house. A man that provides for his family, brings money, everything that concerns us, it takes care of us. Yet you cannot give him food. Food, Mama, what is food?
Not today. Abigail has always been like that. But you know, like you called her second wife. Which means I was here before she came. So she can't be bigger than me. I know how to handle her. You know, go on, eat your food. Let me feed you.
Mama, wait, Chelo. Mama, if you don't handle her, I will handle her. Amaka will handle her. I will show her her place.
No need for that. Oh, Mama, let me feed you. Let me feed you.
Mama, don't feed me. Don't feed me. I missed you. I missed you.
Auntie, I'm greeting you.
Do I look deaf to you? Are you just coming back? Why are you just greeting me now? You didn't see me when you came back. Maybe I traveled to Trupo.
I just said that I should freshen up and then change into something comfortable and come have a chat with you. I was actually on my way to your house.
You need to freshen up because you fell into poop on your way back. Is that answer? Eh? You waited until you got into your house. Your mother fed you with all the lies and negativity about Abigail before you came to face me.
No, you're wrong. My mother did
I'm
not,
wrong.
No. I mean, what you're saying is not what happened. My mother did not tell me any lies. And besides, I was going to come to meet you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not coming.
Was I there with you to know whether what she told is a lie or true? Eh? You're defending her. She's your mother.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm not even at church. You defend her.
I'm sorry. Okay, forgive me. I'm sorry. I would have come immediately like it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I know, come. You're welcome.
Thank you. I missed you though.
You can go back to your house. You did not miss your mother. You missed me. Miss you on your boyfriend. Hey! Look what my guy go job. Because I miss you. Don't miss your mother.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I was preparing for market.
It's all right. There's no problem. The reason I wanted to see you is this. You need to call a meeting of all the tenants in this house. We have something very important we need to discuss. As I told you before now, Mr. Chairman, the landlord was here about 2 days ago, and he was not happy about how things have been going in this house, especially how tenants pay their rent. Now, can you imagine that we still have 2 tenants in this house that have not paid in their 3 months rent already? And you and I know that this is not fair. This is not fair because this is one of the things that this man uses to survive. Now, the man was not happy. He is a retired civil servant. And the government has not paid his pension for years now. He has warned that if this trend should continue, he will have no option than to either give everybody in this house notice, a quit notice, or hand over the property to a lawyer. And if he does this, you and I know that this is one of the cheapest buildings in the whole of this metropolis. This is going to affect you and I. So we need to do something serious. Seriously, we need to do something about this.
Yes, we do. You're right. I've heard you. Okay, this evening, I will have to pass the notice to all the tenants that will be having meeting tomorrow evening.
Okay. I think that is better. This evening is okay. We need to do this quick so that it doesn't affect you and me. I'm very particular about that.
Yes, we have to. Tomorrow evening, we'll have the meeting, but I will have to inform them today. This once I get back from the market.
It's okay. That's okay by me.
I was about going out too. I was about going to my shop. Some customers are there waiting for me already. And it's late already.
You were the person that kept me here now. I was also on my way to the shop.
No problem.
Let's just work together. And we are going out together.
Really?
Yes.
Baby, what is it? Why are you frowning?
I'm not happy.
Why?
I told you I want to change my wardrobe. You didn't say anything.
Is that why you're frowning? You want to change your wardrobe?
Yes.
Say no more. Choose the boutique of your choice. I'm spending 5 million now on your clothes.
Are you serious?
That's serious.
Wow, thank you so much.
My brothers, Shijoka, no. I called for this meeting so we can discuss as family, as brothers, and chat for a way forward. Meanwhile, Chijoke, please tell this girl to kindly excuse us.
She's not this girl, she's my girlfriend. So why would she leave? Why?
Because she's certainly not a member of this family. And our brother here has invited us for a meeting. So please, kindly ask her to wait for you outside.
You're right, she's not our family member. But she will soon be.
Until then, Chijoke, please don't work my emotions. Until then. But right now she remains a stranger. And we're about to have a family meeting. Can't you get it? Why am I even wasting my time on you? Young lady, what's your name?
My name is Amanda.
You dare that one more time. Please, Amanda, whatever you call yourself. As you can see, we are having a family meeting. So please, kindly go outside and wait for your baggage of a boyfriend.
Shut up! Get out! You want to have a family meeting? Are you deaf?
And how dare you talk to me?
How dare you, Chijoke? Don't provoke me.
She's going out.
Get out! I said, get out!
Sit down. Listen,
I said get out!
And why are you sounding like our elder brother? Have you forgotten your position? You are our younger brother.
Chijoke, you're working my emotions. Alright? So please, get out of this house this minute.
She's going nowhere.
My friends, hey, wait you. Get out.
Baby, don't.
Chijoke, I'm going to sit here. Relax. Hey, Amanda, or whatever you call your name, get up, out.
Baby, don't.
I gave you to the count of 1, 2, 3!
Baby, I said you should sit down. That was a problem.
Chijoke, meet me in the house.
Baby, you're disrespecting me.
Asses. You're crossing your boundary.
No, so starting when? What was that for? No, so
Chijoke.
starting when?
Chijoke, I understand you have no respect. No iota of respect for our elder brother. But I will not sit here under my watch and see you disrespect him. Not even a split of a second. Anyway, I know you've always been like this, but I don't blame you. It's the bad training your mother gave you.
No. Calm, please. Calm down. Chijoke, for the fact that I am calm doesn't mean that I don't know what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. But please, I wouldn't want you to take my gentility for stupidity. And so, to the reason I called for this meeting. There is this rumor flying about that you go around squandering money. You go to a drinking joint, paying for bills, paying for drinks that other people drank. Carry women all about, wasting your money. And to cap it all, you bought a car. I don't think your business is strong enough for you to start thinking about buying a car. Besides, the cost of maintaining a car is on the high side. So I want to know, what did you go about? Wasting your money on girls, drinks, and buying a new car. What for?
I didn't advise NOLLYWOOD. This is township. You don't advise people. You should have told me that you are jealous of my new ride. I'm beginning to, I don't know. You're gonna no poison me for here. What is going on? Why are you advising me? Am I a baby? Am I eating your money? Not you working at chain. Excuse me. Do you know why I've been ignoring all your rants? Because I talk to men, I don't talk to boys. Yes, you're my younger brother and nothing can change that. But listen real good. You can insult me, no problem. But the next time you involve my mom, talk more of asking my girlfriend to leave, I swear, I will set you ablaze.
Oh, my friend, shut up. Now, call you. Baby. Young one. Brother, he's walking out on you.
It's okay.
Shoot, he's walking out on you.
No. Sit. Please. Sit. It's okay.
Baby. Don't tell me you're still angry about what happened at my brother's place.
And why must they embarrass me in that manner? And you did nothing.
What my brother did, it's not like I'm supporting it, no. What my brother did was wrong. But come on. It's not that serious, okay?
Even at that, you should have done something.
Something like what? Beat him up? It's not that serious. Babes, listen, can we just talk about something else? Please, let's change topic.
Okay, next week is my birthday. And you promised to do something.
How much do you need for your birthday?
Both the cake, venue, drinks, everything is just about 900,000. Let me just say.
900,000.
Yes, of course.
First thing tomorrow morning, I will transfer 1 million naira into your account.
Are you serious?
Enjoy.
Hey, thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm so happy.
Yes, Ketuka. How are you? What of the other tenants? Okay. It's all right. I just called to tell you that those tenants owe him. They've paid. Yes, I received the alert this morning. Oh yes. It's all right. Make sure you take care of that compound. Huh? That is why I'm giving you the extra privileges, okay? It's all right. Greet everybody, huh? Okay. If they are paying like this, I will not be having problems with them.
Well, I summoned this meeting for us to hear what Michael has to say. He told me something, and I want him to say it with his own mouth, so that tomorrow when things start happening, nobody will blame me. Michael, please tell them what you told me.
Thank you, Papa. Auntie, it's about Chijoke, your son.
My son.
The way he lavishes money in the city is questionable. You know, he gathers his group of friends and spends so much money on them, buying different kinds of drinks. He goes after so many women. As a matter of fact, every week he changes about 3 to 4 different kinds of women. He takes them to different boutiques and buy them expensive clothes. He takes them to different clubs and buy them expensive wines. As if that wasn't enough, he bought a big car, a Mercedes Jeep.
An SUV?
Oh yeah. So the big question is, what is he doing with the Mercedes Jeep? What for? His financial base is not strong enough to maintain that kind of car. He can't. I am not against him getting a car. No. At least he can start from a little car until he grows his business to a reasonable extent where he can afford to maintain a Mercedes Jeep. I called him severally to advise him as his elder brother. What did he do? He stood up and walked out on me.
You don't say.
Honestly. And so Papa said, let me come and report to you because I know how much you suffered to raise money to give to 3 of us. Myself, Chijoke, and also to start a business. His financial base is not strong enough to make that kind of expenses. So please, Papa, call him and talk to him.
Merciless.
Honestly.
See, you know that I used to beg for money.
It's alright.
I beg him for money, Papa. I used to beg for money. You tell me I don't have. But he has to be giving me.
Shut up! Enemy of progress. Keep joining this idiot. Wait, oh. You said my son is changing women. He changes up to 4 or 5 women. Your son, we are counting them one by one until they get to 4. He squanders money. He lavishes money, buys clothes for these women. You follow him to the boutique. But this club you talked about, where were you? Are you in that club or out of the club to know how much he's spending?
Mama.
Ipo Mafa, eh? The slap I will give you. Is he coming from Oyo? Are you not jealous of my son? For every indication of everything you said now, even in your voice, it shows jealousy, painful jealousy. You have a wife, you go to the club. Oronjo. He should have bought a small car instead of the Mercedes Jeep. God said we should aim big so that our destiny will grow bigger. No! You are wishing him to buy a Corolla. No motorcycle, bicycle. You go white horse. You don't want me to pose as a woman that her son has bought a car. You're calling your brother, your father. He suffered to give you money. Money kill you.
It's okay. What is that your name again?
I don't know. I don't know my name again on my name.
Of course, there's no way you will remember your name with all this ranting.
Oh dear.
Okay? Alright. Only God knows how you brought him up. Because
you're not here. You know,
I wasn't here. Michael, thank you very much. It is because of the love you have for your brother that made you bring the matter here. Alright? And I wanted you to say it for all of them to hear. If tomorrow that boy becomes useless, I am vindicated.
Oh!
This meeting is over.
He did not say anything. You see everything you said now? He did not say anything. That if he's useless, oh Madam Moya, mad people, they have more than father. Rubbish. Mama. Nonsense. Idiot. Hello, Chijoki. Odogunwoke. Diokpara mad. How are you? How is your business? Oh, very good. Your sister. She's there. She's fine. But I don't understand her these days. No. Nothing is happening to her. It hasn't gotten to that. She is fine. Health-wise. Let's not talk about her. Nah, my son. I want to see you in this village soonest. Maybe tomorrow or next. Next tomorrow. Wonderful. Omaka. Hello, I'll be waiting for you. Oh, nah. Make an effort. Bye.
Something with you. It's about Brother Chijoki.
What about him? Let it not be that rubbish. Michael, for me telling his worthless mouth that you want to use to begin to torment my son.
Okay, so what has he said?
I won't have it.
You won't have what, Mama? What did he say that is wrong? What did he say that is a lie?
What did he say that is true? You and I were not there to know the truth. So he can formulate anything to make sure that everything he says is the sweet in the mouth.
So that what will not happen? No, so that what will not happen now? Brother Michael will not lie on Brother Chijoki. How?
It's possible.
It's possible how now, Mama?
I thought jealousy can lie.
Jealousy waiting. See who the jealous person. Jealous of who? Jealous of who? Who will now jealous who? Okay, Mama. A few months back, Papa shared money for his sons, right? What did Brother Chijoki use his son to do? To buy a car that I cannot maintain. Carrying girls, throwing birthday parties. The one where busy na in birthday, the one where not in birthday go lie. They go collect money for cake. All the things he did, Mama, what did he use his money to do that we can say, okay, fine, this is not better thing where person use the money to do. What did he use and do? Nothing.
I have told you, this thing Michael is saying could be out of jealousy, could be born out of jealousy. My son has a car. His car not acquisition. It's a property.
How?
And he's about to get married. Is it not progress? That thing is progress that can make someone jealous.
Mama, you will never see anything good in what I'm saying. You see this thing you are saying now? It's not like I'm not expecting it to. I am. But Mama, I'm begging in the name of God. Talk to your son. Make it sense.
My son is coming back tomorrow. I will talk to him and hear the truth from him.
Okay, better then. Since he's coming tomorrow, I will still talk to him.
No.
Why?
What do you know you will talk to him about? No, do you have enough sense? Look at you. You're validating yourself. You used because of this way you think you have so much sense.
I will still talk to him.
You're in the village. Village people, their sense is village. People that are in the city that have sense, that have seen the light. You that is in this village that does not have light all the time, you have something to say. Get out. Look at my son interacting with people that have swag. You're not telling me I will talk to him. What will you talk to him about?
We'll take a decision about that.
It's alright. The money is there. Even though I'm living low key.
Is that the car you said you bought?
Oh, yes, sir.
Huh?
That is the car.
He bought the car?
Yeah. Sure enough.
Namo!
Mama.
You're welcome, Mama.
Mama, how are you?
I'm fine. If you want to... Who is this mother with you?
Mama, I will introduce her later.
Good day, man.
Wife material.
And you know you have eyes for whipping.
Where is Jovita?
Thank you, ma.
I believe that one. She's in a bad mood. Worst mood, in fact.
Papa, that is the girl I told you came to my house with and walked out on me.
That one?
Oh, yeah.
How can you be ugly and be in a bad mood? That's double offense.
Give me 5.
Baby, please bring down your bag, yeah? My sister that is supposed to help you is not mentally stable. So
exactly.
Don't
She's
mind
the one
her.
that's supposed to carry this bag. This is my first time of coming here.
Yes, now, but she's
You'll
not.
be pampering me like a baby.
She's not mentally
I
stable,
know,
my dear.
I know.
She's off and on.
I
Let me
know.
help you.
Nah.
Don't
Can I
worry.
bring it?
No, Mama, don't worry. It's a small
I
bag.
think she's a guest. Won't you try? So that anytime you go to people's house, they welcome me well. Akoda.
Which house?
Awa.
No, Mama, Jovita cannot be anybody's guest now. She will enter voicemail here. Have you seen any boy coming around here looking for her?
And where what?
Nobody now. Her dirty heart is scaring men away.
Run and I lost the money when you're not here. Keep running away. See fine girl your brother brought. It's time to open your arm and welcome her. You're looking at these wretched people. Frustrated fools. Look at the way my husband is looking at me. As if... Join them. Judas Iscariot. Judas Iscariot. No! Hey! Who was that girl you came with and what's her name?
Her name is Amanda.
Amanda. Is she the girl you want to marry?
Marry Jukwa. She's my girlfriend for now. I might end up marrying her.
Hey. Is it the girl you're spending your business money on? Squandering your money on hosting birthday for her, taking her on tours and holidays, buying her expensive gifts? Is that the girl?
Mama, where is this coming from?
Hey! It's my girl, Onyoma Uronse came back and called for a family meeting and said my son has been using his money to sponsor so many women, buying gifts for them, celebrating birthday for them, hosting friends for them, but taking them on tours and holidays. Madam, I'm nasty.
You mean Michael came here, called a family meeting,
Yes.
and vomited this nonsense about me?
Hey! Even more, because even this your sister was in attendance in that meeting when he was vomiting all those nonsense. She even said, where is that your son? I will talk to him myself. Let him come back. I will personally talk to him.
Mama, Mama, you see this thing you want to do now? No even involve me with this matter at all.
Go.
No, wait, what Brother Chidoke is doing, is it fair? Is it right? Did Brother Michael lie? He should change his ways.
Madam, go. Why are you lying? Are you afraid of him now? What he will do to you? This girl.
I don't have your time yet. Yeah, Michael.
Where are you running?
Michael.
Mama, so you're supporting him now?
So you're not supporting him? Why didn't you tell him in his face what you told me here?
Am I afraid? I'm not afraid.
Look at you.
Okay, somebody that said that girl is one of his girlfriends is not even sure if he'll marry her.
How can a man stay without a woman? Was he supposed to come back with a man? Oh, life and then move on. What is wrong with you? What What did he do? Okay, you want him to be bringing men into the house? Sugar Mankwe. How are you?
I'm fine, Mama.
How are your people?
They are fine.
You're looking so fine.
Thank you,
I
Mama.
hope you'll agree to marry my son. Not when he comes now, you begin to, carry, women with their shakara.
No, Mama, I love the son.
You mean it is that stupid girl?
Come back. I want to go and tell alone. Mama, allow me. Let me go there and just put some sense into her.
There's no need for that.
Allow me.
Allow her to go. Just imagine the kind of girl that Chijoke brought to my family. That Okpo. She couldn't even come here to greet me, Chijoke's father. Can you imagine that? No proper home training.
So now are you in support? Are you in support to what she's about to do?
Yes.
Why now? I don't want Abigail's trouble, I don't want her excesses anymore. I don't want to. Mike, look at what your sister's about to do. Can you please go and stop her?
What else can I say? Huh? I have talked to Chijoke. I have scolded him. I've talked to him. I've spoken with him severally. What does he want me to say?
It doesn't matter. It's possible the girl was not raised up well, and when he wants to train her.
I don't understand you. Please, woman, go inside. Let Amaka do the thing for us.
Oh, you left your house and followed a man to his village. The man has not paid for your bride price. What are you doing here?
And what is your problem? Am I in your house? Am I in your house? Why are you shouting at me like that?
Okay.
Is this your house? What is your problem? What is eating you up?
I'm the one you're shouting at.
Yes! You slapped me.
And I will slap you again. Are you mad? You slapped me. You are talking to me like that. Do you know why
Hey! You dare slap my son's wife-to-be in my presence?
I have to put some senses into her. You are mad.
I am mad. I said that you are mad. If you dare touch me again,
I curse you. Heaven and earth bear me witness. Amaka! No man will ask for your hand in marriage, and you will not marry until you die. You will not marry in Jesus' name.
God forbid.
I curse you today.
Yes. God forbid.
Mama, you are right.
You will not marry in Jesus' name.
God forbid.
I curse you today.
Oh, God forbid.
I curse you today.
God forbid.
So shall it be.
God forbid.
He said.
God forbid.
He said.
Yes.
Honestly, go.
God forbid. You're not my
Why
God.
are you coming to tell somebody that wants to marry?
I will slap her again, Auntie. Slap her. But that cause you just need to be. It will not happen.
Honestly, go.
Auntie, it will not happen. If I stay here again, I will kill you.
You will not do anything.
I will not do anything. Auntie, you will not do anything. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen.
No man will you will not marry. Except my name is not Abigail. You will not marry. Go and tell your mother I said so. Aman noge. Don't mind her. Oh, and boy Kwerechi. Ndoso Chiemu. She's jealous of you. You know you're very beautiful. Oh,
Mama, look at my face.
What's the problem? Why are you looking all moody? Are you still thinking about what Abigail said? Eh?
Mother, what wrong have I done to that woman? I didn't do anything wrong to her. I am very scared. I am afraid. You know she's very diabolic. She can do anything.
She will not do anything. I am your mother, and I am telling you that Abigail will not do anything to you. It's okay. Look, you never offended her. So what will she hold against you? It's all right. I'll discuss with your father, and we'll see what we can do about it.
Mother, you better do that.
It's okay.
You need to talk to father.
You know what? I'll speak to him myself. It's okay. It's all right. You go. See, by now, you should be used to Abigail's trouble. Everybody knows her now. Even her children. So don't bother yourself about whatever she said. You know, go, Mom. Everything will be fine. You know, go.
Thank you.
All right. I'll be inside.
Okay.
What wrong have I done to this woman? I have not wronged her in any way.
Actually, Udaja, I was on my way to your shrine when I saw you. Have you been able to get everything you need? How far with that work I gave you yesterday? Have you finished it about that useless Amaka girl? I'm a useless stepdaughter.
Woman, immediately you left, I consulted my Agu. They told me not to get involved in harming an innocent person.
Udaja, why are you talking like this? Are you not a native doctor again? What I'm asking you to do is a small thing. You don't even need to consult your Agu. Why you choose so that no man will ever think or dream of asking for a hand in marriage. In asking you consulted your Agu. Okay, no problem. How about the money I gave you yesterday? What did you do with it?
Woman, I used that money to clean up your mouth for asking me to harm an innocent person.
Is it harm? Is it harm? This thing is not difficult. You're a genuine native doctor.
Woman, get out from my way before I ask the gods to strike you dead.
Udaja. Udaja.
Always trying to ask me to do something. You should know that my heart can never be fish.
Anyone enjoy. If
what is wrong with this Udaja self? After collecting my money, he still did not do what I asked him to do for me. I know Amaka did not do anything wrong to me directly, but why must she always start her stupid hand and slap my son's wife-to-be? If I don't do anything about this, one day that girl will slap me. After all, Udaja is not the only native doctor around here. If one door closes, another will open. Let me go and look for another native doctor that will solve my problem. Nonsense.
It is only that leg that soiled with mold that enjoys whatever it likes. Selfish and wickedness is very bad. Evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Retrieve your steps before it's too late. Before it's too late. Selfish and wickedness. Evil mind is bad. Evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Retrieve your steps before it's too late. Selfish and wickedness. Selfish and evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Before it's too late. Before it's too late. Selfish and wickedness. Evil mind is bad. Evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Retrieve your steps before it's too late. Nesonye melala. Ochoba na wansio. Onya silekali eni. Oposi akanaba. Kedivonye wendige mesia.
Amaka, you will not marry until you die. Nobody will ask for your hand in marriage. They will always see you as an old evil man. As your consisting I'm going to be, so shall you be.
Selfish and wickedness, evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now, before it's too late. Selfish and wickedness, evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now, before it's too late. Selfish and wickedness, evil is bad. Retrieve your steps now, before it's too late. Selfish and wickedness.
Samaka, you said you wanted to discuss something with me. Hope there's no problem.
None at all. I wanted to tell you that I'll be going to Port Harcourt tomorrow.
Why?
There's this company I submitted my CV, an oil company, and yesterday they sent me a mail that I have gotten the job.
Oh, okay. So what will now happen to your job in Abuja?
You can't compare that job to the oil companies now. This one is big.
Okay, that means you will leave Abuja. You will now be staying in Port Harcourt.
Immediately, ASAP!
I envy you. You're just going to all the big cities.
Come on, my sister. When the time comes, you too, you also go to big cities. And I pray by the time you're done with school, you'll get a good job. Why are you always shy?
Hope you don't have a boyfriend in this village.
Come on, Sammy, John.
I don't have a boyfriend.
You don't have a boyfriend? Please don't have a boyfriend.
Don't have a boyfriend.
Listen, the next time I will summon both of you and you waste time, I swear, quick notice. What's your problem now? How dare you keep your landlord waiting? Listen and listen real good. I want you people to call meeting as the chairman and caretaker. Emergency meeting at that. Tell all the tenants that henceforth I said they should be paying in their rents into my personal account. I will send you the account. Do you understand?
Wait. Wait, Chijioke. I don't understand and I want you to clarify me. Are you trying to say that we, the tenants of this house, your father's house, should start paying our rent into your personal account?
First thing first, you are very, very stupid. I see the spirit of pride in you, and because of that, quick notice is hovering around you. Will you remove your hand from your pocket? You're talking to your landlord with your right hand inside your pocket. No respect.
Chijo, your father, our landlord, never told us to pay our rent into any of his son's accounts.
Okay.
And if we are going to do that, I am very sure not to your own account. Because you're not his first son, right?
What you said, Chairman, is very correct. We will not, we cannot, and we will never pay our rent into your personal account. It cannot happen now.
I'm sipping on 76,000 naira vodka and you are standing before me, you that drink only beer, then me, you cannot. That means you will pack your tents and leave this house, and you will not only leave, but you will be bleeding while living. Do you understand? Listen real good. I hate repeating myself. Call an emergency meeting. Tell all the tenants here to start paying into my account. You are not in the position to tell me what's happening in our family. Family lawyer. How did you know I'm not the first son? Okay, who is the first son? Do you know anything about our family? No. My message is clear and I hate repeating myself. If I come back here and any of you refuse to pay into my account, I swear, you will not only be packing out, but I'll make sure you are bleeding on your heads while packing out.
You have no conscience. You have sold your heart to devil. Onye kwensu baranisi. Everything about you is evil, like mother, like son. One day, one trouble.
What is wrong with Chijoki?
I don't know, Chairman, but I think that the best thing that we can do right now is to inform the landlord, his father.
No, I suggest we call Michael. Then he should be the one to inform his father.
It's alright. I was doing something inside before.
I was about leaving. I will see you later in the evening.
Alright, no problem.
Go back.
Chidi, what is your problem? Why do you have to ask our father's tenant to be paying the rent into your personal account? As what? As the first son, as the landlord, the owner of the building?
Let this not repeat itself again. Am I understood?
So this is why you called me. Eh? Had it been I refused to come, you would be like, I'm insulting you. I refuse to answer your call. But look at it. You just insulted yourself because you're not making any sense.
Chijoke, listen, I wouldn't want this to repeat itself again. If you want to collect house rent, Chijoke, build your own house. Get tenants. Collect rent from them. Stop disturbing our father's tenant. Stay away from our father's building.
Is the house in question your house? No, tell me. Is the house in question your house? Now listen, let me tell you. If those tenants refuse to act as I instructed, they won't like my action. Yes. And as for you, you are a weak first son. Yes, you are a weak first son. Had it been your feet unsensible, you should have been helping father at his age, getting the rent, so that he will rest. But no, because you're a weak son, you don't know your left and your right. So don't even tell me what to do. Nonsense.
Chijoke. Chijoke!
Is it your house? You're telling me to be in my home. Is it your house? Is it not our father's house? Come on, fair.
Chairman, get your car.
Sir.
I would have called both of you over the phone, but this issue is not an issue I'll have to discuss with both of you over the phone, so I have to make myself available here so we can talk one-on-one. Please, on no account should anyone pay a dime to Chijoke's account as rent. My father did not give any instruction like that. Even if my father will give such an instruction, of course, not to Chijoke. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, thank you very much. I like the fact that you came to tell us this yourself. So we'll have to pass the information to all the tenants.
Okay.
And tell them what you just said.
It's okay.
Mr. Michael, I am confused. I am so confused. I don't understand why Chijoke is so bent on collecting rent from your father's house while your father is still alive. Well, I am going to sincerely advise that you people should be very careful with him before he does something nasty.
I don't mind him. Please. None of you should discuss with my father. My father should not in any way hear this. Okay?
It's okay, but please, I would want you to help us talk to Chijoke to stop coming to the compound to disturb the tenants. Please.
I will do that. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Alright, yeah? Get it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a safe ride back.
Alright, thank you.
I instructed all the tenants to pay in their rents into my account. Up till now, I have not gotten any alert. What sort of madness is that? Eh? Are you people trying to disobey me? Are you deaf? I'm talking. In fact, go and summon everybody. Call all the tenants here. Tell them I want to see them. From A to Z. Bring them down now. All of them.
Chijoke. Everybody has gone to their various businesses. And besides, no tenant is paying any money into your account.
Yeah?
Yes. You're not our landlord.
Okay.
And your father, our landlord, and your elder brother Michael did not instruct anybody to pay money into your account. So you won't be receiving any alerts.
So in a nutshell, you people, or better still, you are disobeying me. Eh? You won't pay in any money, Abi?
Exactly.
Good. I was looking for an evidence to destroy you. Thanks for giving me one. You will not pay in, Abi? Thanks for giving me an evidence to destroy you. That's what I've been waiting for. No problem. No, you said you won't pay in. I'm coming. Enough of this talk I saw.
Selfish wickedness is very bad. Evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Retrieve your steps before it's too late. Before it's too late. Selfish wickedness. Evil mind is bad. Evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Retrieve your steps before it's too late. Selfish wickedness. Selfish evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Before it's too late. Before it's too late. Selfish wickedness. Evil mind is bad. Evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Retrieve your steps before it's too late. Nesonye melala. Ochoba na wasio. Onya sile kali eni. Okwazi akanaba. Kedi vonye weni gemesi. Oga muzi arokamjua. Go tell your actions. Don't be faster than your shadow.
No.
Brother.
How far would those plots of land you discussed with me? How far have you gone with them in terms of acquiring the lands?
I have actually concluded arrangements on how to start paying the money. I actually took some surveyors to the place to inspect it, and then I took my lawyer there for a proper arrangement and documentation. So I think I'll make payment as soon as I leave.
Good one. Meanwhile, what do you intend to do on those plots of land when you're done acquiring them?
I intend to build a huge hotel. It will sit right on that particular location.
Good idea. Nice one. I like how you think. Very well. Meanwhile, I'll be traveling to the village over the weekend to see Mama and Papa. I want to know how they are doing.
But you just got back, brother.
Oh yeah? But I must go back to see them. Remember, I'm the first son.
Yes, I know. And when you get there, just greet Papa for me. Tell him I've been so busy. In fact, I'll call him to do that myself. I'll come and see him personally.
It's alright. I will send your regards to them.
Oh, sure, thank you. Yeah. So how is your wife and kids?
Oh, they traveled to Enugu. The kids want to see their grandparents, you know.
And so you're home alone. It's okay. When you get to the village, greet Papa. Tell him I will come and see him. I've been so busy.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm not home alone. My wife's spirit is here with me.
That's the Tolo Tolo. Move him. Idiot. You are telling me what to do in my father's property.
I said, don't explain anything.
Shoot his leg. It's self-defense. I'm sure your father has no single property anywhere in his life, and you are here telling me what to do. Wait, let me slap him. You think you are joking? I will teach you a lesson. You will never forget. Joking. Nonsense. I will teach you a lesson you will never forget. I'm sure your father has no more block anywhere in his life, and you are telling me what to do in your father's property.
Caretaker, I don't understand what you're talking about. Please, can you go straight to the point? What? Wait, let me get your point. That Chijioke came to the compound and got the chairman of the compound arrested because of house rent? Okay, calm down, please. Where are they right now? CPS. Alright, please. Do me a favor, please. Go straight to the CPS. I'll be there very soon. Alright, thank you so much. Alright. Nonso? The caretaker of the compound just called me and said that Chijioke came to the compound and got the chairman of the compound arrested because of house rent. As a matter of fact, he said they've moved to CPS. Please, meet me up there right now. Yeah, I'll be there in a jiffy.
I summoned this meeting because of the information I received from the city. Chijioke, what gave you the impetus to go to my house in the city and request the tenants to start paying you their house rents going forward? The house that I built with my own hard-earned money. Did you give that instruction based on the fact that you are the landlord or my first son? Tell me.
Thank you very much, Papa. Papa, let's say the truth. You are getting older by the day.
Exactly.
So as your son, I'm trying to take over.
Simple.
The earlier the better. I need to start managing your properties. So I started with that one. But come on. Papa, is this why you called us here? No, now we are bigger than this. I was expecting to hear my children. I'm unveiling new properties that you people know nothing about. That 8-story building, na me get them. That hotel, na me get them. I'm not giving it to Chijioke. That factory, I own it. That was what I was expecting. Unveiling of new properties or hidden properties. But for you to sit down here and telling me, Chijioke, why did I go and ask your tenant to start paying to my that small house? I'm disappointed, Papa.
I can see that you are sick. Yes, you are sick.
Am I not your son? Are you not getting older? Okay, I'm supposed to wait till you die before I start taking over.
Yeah, bad.
Chijioke, you're truly
the older
sick.
shall die. The younger
Just like
shall
Papa
live.
said, you are truly sick. In fact, you should be a total disgrace. You are. You should be ashamed of yourself. Just look at what you're vomiting. Hey, Papa should share his property. Yeah. Papa should do that. Papa should do. Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Are you done?
The people that are buying lands and properties, buying cars for their fathers, are they not human beings? Are they any better than you? All you do is buy new car, carry girls, women, go to beer parlors, eat and drink, lavish, squander money. You should be ashamed of yourself, Mr. Man.
So you are mad.
You are very stupid.
You are sick in the head.
You are the one that is very sick.
So because you bought few plots of land in the city, we should not hear what they say.
I bought 10 plots of land.
That makes you
10.
a stupid human being.
You are a fool.
Vanity upon vanity is equal to vanity. You like buying lands. Me, I love buying cars and enjoying my life with women.
Exactly.
Life is all about choice. Even one cannot own it. So don't tell me how to do or live. Life has no manual. So don't. In fact, Papa, listen. Last borns are not supposed to be in family meetings. It is like that everywhere because this black bread is not supposed to be here. It's a family meeting. Once we are done, Joviti Irewu will now communicate to him whatever we said. Because I go beat her one day, Papa. I go beat her one day. Papa. I go, you know the Papa. Family meeting. If last born, I go beat you.
Go and sit down, Chijioke. Chijioke, sit down. Chijioke, I said sit down. Sit down. I said sit down.
Stop at this thing, so.
Chijioke, sit down.
It's okay.
Sit down. What's wrong with you?
Brother Chijioke, what is even your problem in this family? What is your problem? Why is it only you? Only you that will be causing problem in this family. You're not the only one Papa has given birth to. Why? That's why you went to the tenant's house to go and be disturbing them for house rent. If you want to rent so bad, build your house and be collecting your own rent now. Eh?
Jovita, starting when?
Now.
Mama, you are here. And she's insulting me with her dirty mouth. Wow, wow. If I slap her now, you will start shouting.
Well, I'm here. Oh. I am here. Oh. What is your problem? Eh? Why are you always against your brother? Even when those people that are not in support of his progress, that are against his progress, are making trouble with him, Iburi and his Iburi champion.
Because he's the only one causing problem in this house.
How?
Oh, because he managed to buy a car. Oh, because he bought one car now that we
know
that
that car paying you
Mama,
like that?
The car is not paying me. We know he cannot manage that car. That car is very expensive and we know he cannot maintain it when problem comes now. Look at Brother Nonso that bought 7 plots of land in the city. He's not even raising shoulder. Just this car that he bought now is already raising shoulder for me king of boys in the...
Thunder fire you. Thunder. In fact, thunder from nowhere fire you. Are you mad? Even in Nasia, if Nonso wants, he can buy the whole lands in this village. I don't care. Me in a car I won't buy. Are you mad?
Car and house and land or asset.
Who are you to tell me how to spend my money? Yeah? So you not talk to me anyhow, Jovita. You've lost your sense of respect.
Oh.
Have you forgotten I'm your elder brother?
You want respect? How can you get it? One single respect we lost, you know, Siam. You know, go fit still respect because you insult Papa, you insult Brother Michael. I don't know your seniors too.
Jovita.
You're a fool.
Jovita.
But I go and apologize to them. Go and apologize to them.
Get out of this place.
Hey, but I'll keep telling you for the truth. I'll keep telling you for the truth.
Shut.
Good for her.
Are you sure this one is our blood?
I don't know. I don't know where. I'm sure of myself. My husband made me pregnant.
Black Tolotolo.
Tony, I don't understand what you're trying to tell. How do you mean you're no longer interested in the marriage? I thought we were supposed to see my parents over the weekend. I don't... Hello, hold on. Okay, what exactly did I do wrong? Can you tell me what I did? Why are you stuttering? I did not do anything wrong. Okay, so... Hello? Tony just cut the call on me. What exactly is going on? This is the 4th relationship that is ending up the relationship like this with me. What did I do? Wait, hold on. Don't tell me my father's second wife meant what she said, that she would not be alive to see me get married. No, I don't want to believe this. I don't want to believe this. But I did not do anything wrong to this woman, for crying out loud. I have to do something about this.
Papa, please. Forgive Chijoke. I know he doesn't know what he's doing. You know he has not been like this before. I don't know what has entered his body. I don't know what has come over him. Please.
My beautiful sister Jovita. Chijoke has been like this from childhood. Maybe you never noticed it until now that's an adult. However, I've forgiven him. And I'm sure that Papa has forgiven him as well.
Please.
You better go to your mother. Both of you should talk to him. Tell him to refrain from harassing my tenants. He should not go near my house in the city again, particularly with respect to the rents. If he tries it again, what I will do to him, he will regret being born into this family. Is that understood?
Yes, Papa. I will tell them, even though I've told them before, I'll keep telling them.
You better do.
Okay. Thank you, Papa.
Amaka is in the kitchen. Maybe you join her in the kitchen to prepare food for Papa.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. How will Chijioke can emulate his sister? She's so good.
You don't understand. But one day, I will explain things to you.
I don't understand. Maybe someday you will explain things to me. Is there anything you're hiding away from me?
Michael, I said someday I will explain things to you, so just be patient.
Okay, Papa. Agreed.
Jovita, please take the food to their Papa and Michael. Okay? I overheard you talking to Papa and Bra Michael. What really happened?
Nothing really. I just went to apologize to them for the way Brother Chijioke spoke to them and what he did. It's not nice now. It's not good.
So what did they say?
They accepted, but they want me to talk to Mama and Brother Chijioke, and I'm going to do that. I'll keep talking to them until they will change. It's not good. They will have to change.
Jovita, you have a good heart. But your mother and brother, you need to talk to them, please. Beg them. We're one big family. Let's live in peace. Nudo, Biko. Oh? Let me get them water to drink. Thank you too.
Look, let me make myself clear. If the objective of summoning this meeting is for us to discuss issues regarding Abigail and her son, Chijioke, I am not interested in any way.
Sweet Papa, Father, I did not call for this meeting because of that.
So I hope there's no problem.
The company I am working for in Port Harcourt, they want to send me abroad to sharpen my competency. They want me to study a course, to help them. Yes.
You mean?
What are you doing?
I've actually gone to the embassy for I've gone to the embassy for my capturing and my biometrics. So in the next 2-3 weeks my visa will be out.
If I heard you right, you are going to fly to Budoyibo.
To the UK.
To the UK?
Yes.
United Kingdom.
Yes.
Hey!
England. I mean London.
Hey! No! Assam!
At least let somebody go out to the country in this family.
Your God has started asking prayers.
Oh, God.
Hey,
madam, come. It shall be well with you.
Amen.
You are going to travel to Budoyibo and come back with good results.
Amen.
You will go safely and come back safely.
Amen.
And you will bring dollars.
Thank you, Daddy. Hey! Dollars. Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Dollars.
Don't worry.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'm so happy too. So I said I should tell you people to celebrate with me.
Hey.
Good thing I've landed now.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
and it will continue.
Amen.
Congratulations. Congrats.
Thank you.
Sister, you're looking at this matter as if it's one small thing. It's not a small story. Hey, I will tell all my friends that my senior sister is going to Budoyibo. So, You'll be shaking hands, you'll be eating with Oyibo people.
Jovisa, it's not just shaking and eating with Oyibo people. I'm going there for a course. That means I want to go and learn something. You know, the company is sending me there to learn, and when I come back, I might be promoted.
It's the same thing we're still saying now, but you will still meet Oyibo people, you will talk to Oyibo people, you will shake hands, you will eat with them, Abi?
Yes, I will eat and shake with Oyibo.
Hey.
You are Oyibo people.
Sister.
One of these days, I might take you abroad.
Hey! Calm down, stop shouting! It's not even I'm shouting. Oyibo people.
And you might marry an Oyibo man.
Sister, but I'm not joking.
I know you're not joking.
I miss my sister.
I miss you too. Just be a good girl.
I will.
I'll get you nice perfumes, everything chocolate.
Oh, yeah, bring all your clothes. Let me wash all of them.
No, don't wash my clothes. Come on.
Don't change your mind about this Oyibo.
I'm not changing.
Hey, sister, let me wash now. Let me know I'm working for it.
Joe, Dogu.
Hello.
Okay, now shine.
Hello.
You know, Saga. CJ, honestly, you know you're my friend.
Okay.
I wouldn't lie to you. Ever since I started the importation from China.
Okay, I go since you my life has changed though. It wasn't Ghana, I call it economic recession. You got now. You go there. You go to China, but then it requires enough startup capital to be admittant. Enough startup capital. What will be go?
Paul, Coke, no need advert. No doubt, our brothers that are into importation are all doing well. So you need to preach it down one. I want to go into importation, China to be precise. But like, how much do I need for the start? Egypt could still like 20 feet container.
Quite a lot though. What Bobo juice? For a start, you need as much as 15 million.
15 M.
For a start.
15 million naira for a start.
Yeah, dollar kunyana.
Your dollar rate. Baby,
why not sell your car so that you can raise the money?
Baby, I want to go into importation, but selling my car to start it is out of it.
So as it is now, what are you going to do to raise the money?
I will raise the money, but I won't sell my car. My stepbrothers will laugh at me now. Okay, forget my stepbrothers. I can't start suffering because I want to start importation. No.
What are you going to do?
On the contrary, I would suggest to Nuchen Kemo, talk to your brothers. Or better still, you consult with your father now.
Yes, you're right.
You know, say my father na old money now. No physical, no liquid. Now property. Number 18, now we get number 34. Number. His money is in property, so no cash. My stepbrothers, tolo. Nobody can raise 1 million naira for you. Forget all. No cash. But don't worry, see China, I'm there already. I must raise the money.
Baby, are you sure?
Baby, relax now. See me see China.
What are you going to do to raise the money?
Onyala no China. I will raise 15 million. Don't worry. See me see China.
Wow. Baby. You are still thinking.
Everything will be fine.
Baby, why can't you think of something reasonable before you cause yourself high blood pressure?
I will travel to the village tomorrow to see Papa.
What do you think that old man can do for you? You know how much is involved.
This time around, I'm seeing him for something different. And trust me, it will work.
Like?
You see that China? By fire, by force, I must travel to China and import my own goods.
Wow. Yes, that's my guy. I'm happy for you.
Nobody can change that.
Oh, I trust you, baby. I trust you. I know what you can do now. Huh? Now you come.
Papa, good day, sir.
Okay.
Papa.
You left this village a few days ago, and now you are back. I hope there's no problem.
Papa, is this not my village? To crown it all, this is my father's house in Achumachu. There is no problem. Well, I came for a business meeting in the neighboring village. So after the meeting, I decided to spend the night here. I'm leaving for the city tomorrow morning.
Okay. So, what of your brothers, Michael and Nonso?
I did not see them, but I hope they are fine. Is my mother at home?
Well, she should be in her apartment.
Anyone enjoy? If anyone on a one miri. Anyone don't water on us. If we kill because we are angry, we will bury because of stench. One should not speak evil of the day if the evening is not near. Aburuna chejira adia kalopo bosi no one them was rike. It is only that leg that side with mold that enjoys whatever it likes. Selfish and wickedness is very bad. Evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Retrieve your steps before it's too late. Before it's too late. Selfish and wickedness. Evil mind is bad. Evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Retrieve your steps before it's too late.
Hello? Yes. Call him now. Call him. He's outside.
Before it's too late. Before it's too late. Selfish and wickedness. Evil mind is bad. Evil mind is bad. Retrieve your steps now. Retrieve your steps before it's too late. Nesonye melala. Ochoba na wasio. Onya silegari eni. Oposi akanaba. Kedivonye wenni game mesio. Oga wuzi arokamjuo. Go tell your actions. Don't be faster than your shadow. Makipa tankwalulu no one will dialogue. No hiding place for evil.
Ijebekwe, which one you are calling me with a strange number? This is not your number now. Oh. Okay, so but the way you are sounding, is there anything the problem? Your wife fainted? Oh, I should come immediately. Okay. Just calm down, okay? Calm down on my way. Alright? Okay. Come. Uchechi, what is wrong with your mother?
Nothing is wrong with my mother. My mother is fine.
What do you mean by nothing is wrong with your mother? Eh? Your father just called me now that I should rush down, that your mother fainted.
God forbid. My mother is at home eating and laughing with my father. She's even the one that sent me to go and buy soap for washing clothes for her.
Uchechi.
Sir? Okay.
Are you sure you are coming from your house?
Yes, sir. Let me see the number that called you. Uncle, this is not my father's number.
But I know that this is not your father's number. But you told me that he just bought this line today.
Hey, Uncle, my father did not buy any number today. Please, Uncle, let me rush and go and get the soup for my mother.
This is so confusing. So confusing. So does it mean it was not Icheibe could have called me? But why did he tell me that his wife fainted? And he used a strange number. Let me call back that same number. Ichie. Hey, Ichie. The miracle you performed last night.
That is it. How did it go? Did you succeed?
Of course I did. The moment your call came in, he ran out. And I speedily rushed into his room and moved the document.
If I may ask, if your father finds out that you have sold the house, what will happen?
That's none of my business now. Whatever happens should happen. Mother, I'm not for you. Mother will die anyway.
Anyway, there's no problem. You know better. You know, when you get to my village, I will talk. So, how about my balance?
I'll do transfer for you, Che, or do you prefer cash?
Transfer, I prefer cash. Transfer.
Che, to cash, do a transfer. Go down. Come on,
This dollar, how much is it?
Each $1 is $7.35. So once you change it, you're even owing me. I won't cheat you now.
700 naira. One.
Yes, $100 is $7. Make them not cheat you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Grand off me.
No peace for me.
Mr. Man, stop that. What are you doing? Why are you taking pictures of the compound? Caretaker. This man here said his name is Barrister Uche.
I'm Barrister Uche.
From Jude's chamber. He told me something, so that is why I called you to also hear from him.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Mr. Uche. What is it that you told my chairman that he insists that I must hear for myself?
I'm Barrister Uche, is it? From Barrister Jude's legal chamber. San, my boss. I have this for you.
Okay, Barrister Uche.
Okay.
Why exactly are you here?
If you go through that letter, it says the occupants of these premises have barely 3 months to vacate it because there's now a new possessor of this property.
I don't understand. You are actually confusing me. Are you trying to tell me that this property now belongs to a new ownership?
I'm here to tell you that a new owner now possesses this property. And all tenants have 3 months to leave the property.
I don't understand, Mr. Uche. The landlord of this building, my landlord, our landlord, has never informed me of his intentions whatsoever to sell this building. So I will ask you again, who sold this building to your principal?
Barrister Uche.
Okay.
If what you told us is true, how come our landlord did not inform us that he wants to sell this property when we are still living here?
Mm-hmm. From the letter I gave to him, everything is stated there clearly. The new ownership, the new legal advisor, everything is stated there. Every information you need is rightly stated in that letter I gave to you. I think I better take my leave.
I don't understand. How is it possible that landlord is going to sell this property without informing us? How is that even possible?
I'm confused, but I think we have to call landlord first. I suspect something.
You're right, Mr. Chairman. I think I better inform or call the landlord to find out what exactly is happening.
I have checked everywhere in my room. Everywhere. I couldn't find the documents of my house. So that stupid boy took these documents and sold my house. Woman, are you hearing me at all? I'm talking to you. Your son sold my house and you're there like a shower.
Are you talking to me? No, you're talking to me.
But I'm surprised though. How was Chijoke able to get into your room? Because you are always with your room keys everywhere you go. How was he able to get into there?
Ugochi is right. Everywhere you go, you carry your key on your waist. How come he was able to access your room? Access the key to your room for him to take the house document. This is a case of giving a dog a bad name in order to kill it. Because this thing you're saying now, this your left leg and black and white and yellow tenants will now begin to see my child as a bad person. You're painting him black. It's not good. It's because you hate him.
Abigail, why do you have to say this? Eh? Can you say such a thing in the presence of our visitors?
Hey! Say I wasn't talking to you, Biko. Face your front. Am I talking to you?
Think of how to prefer solution one year. Stop behaving like a child all the time.
Solution no, yeah? Who's looking for solution? Not give one now. You have problem. You're looking for solution. Me, I don't have any problem. Rubbish. Oh, shame my shame, Gochi. Shame it. Shame the shame. Dear man. Oh, shut up. Lazy. Lazy.
Landlord, how did your son get access to where you kept your documents?
I've been thinking. That boy came back to this compound a few days after he left the other time. Yes. And I received a strange distress call, which later turned out to be false alarm. I left in a hurry and so didn't lock my door. I'm sure that was when he used the opportunity to enter my house and collect those documents. Eh? Chairman, is my son Michael aware of this?
No. We decided to come and tell you first. And it's not something we should discuss on the phone.
It is imperative that you hear from us directly.
Oh, you go. Look at him, black. You are black and you're wearing black. Kai! Matter of fashion.
Well, I am not perturbed. Whoever bought that house from Chijoke, that person should go and collect his money. Because Chijoke is a scammer. I mean, you cannot sell something that you are not entitled to, can you? Don't worry. I'll go to the city with both of you so that I sort out this problem once and for all. Let me go and prepare, okay?
Nothing should happen to my son. Nothing, not being out to my son. Why are you behaving like this? Oh, is it a crime for a son to sell his father's property? When you were erecting this property, what were you thinking? Is it not for them to use it to better their lives hereafter? What they inherited from you, you are being wicked. You don't want to disburse it to them. It's not a crime. So stop. You're doing all this because you hate him. Stop hating my son.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the man behind you, the dog.
To find load you. Oh, they should sell my properties or they should inherit my properties. Tell me the one I inherited from my father. Which one did you inherit from your father?
You have heart attack. Look at the way you're shaking. Are you playing with me?
Abigail. It's alright.
Let me deal with here and there, man. Look at the way he's talking. Go to problem. In presence of his visitor.
You are the one that is shameless. You are the one that is shameless.
Defender of the universe.
When will you ever advise your son?
Your son.
Like a mother.
Whose son?
Welcome, sir.
Young lady.
Sir.
I guess this is Barrister Jude's office, but we want to see him.
You're in the right place, sir. What can we do for you?
Good. My name is Iche Jonathan, and this is my son, Michael. We are here to see him because of the house he bought from my son. So we want to have a dialogue with him.
Sorry, sir. The barrister is not around.
Okay. Sit down.
I'm sorry, sir. He traveled.
When is he coming back?
I don't know because he traveled to America to see his family.
Papa, what do we do?
Young lady, I want to leave a message for him. Tell him that Iche Jonathan came here with his son, Michael. And he came because of the house that my useless and criminal son sold to him. That house does not belong to my son. You cannot give what you don't have. Do you understand me? Tell him, in fact, warn him that he should never come near that house. If he needs his money back, he should go and meet my useless son, Chijoke, and collect his money.
Well, sir, I've heard your message and I'm going to deliver it to the barrister as soon as he comes back.
Secretary.
Sir.
Please, can I ask for a favor?
What's the favor, sir?
Alright, can I keep my contact with you? When he comes back from America, put a call across to me, then I'll come and explain everything to him.
It's okay.
Alright. Do you have a pen or should I use your phone?
Use my phone. My pen is not available for now. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Chijoke, Papa, why did you sell my house in the city?
Good. Papa, I sold your house in the city because I needed money to start business. Papa, what you have is old money. I want to refurbish your money, like upgrade it. I want to go into importation and so many other things. The type of money I need, Papa, nobody here can raise it for me. Is it our Jabala? No need of talking about our last born here, because even if he gives money, I'll be surprised. He's too young to make money. So I sold that house so that I can establish myself, which is good and for the betterment of the family.
Oh.
If only Bolly and Papa Ejeno. So that's it, Papa.
I said it because I raised my son. I know he must have a reason for selling that land. Look at it.
No importation.
He wants to start business, but nobody can give him the kind of money he needs to do business. Oh, and we are here crucifying him. Look at what he's talking about now, into importation and all whatnot.
I want to upgrade
and what he wants the money for. These two, I don't think they've been able to see that kind of money. And we are here killing him. So if he had involved in armed robbery, he would say, yes, Abigail's son, stone him to death, shoot him to death. Now he sold his property. As you know, with a boy, my agent already.
People are bullying by my agent. After all, it's my father's property.
Yes.
Auntie Abigail, can you hear yourself talk? Supporting your child in every evil that he does in this family.
Don't you have a mother that should support you?
We're talking about a whole house, not a cow, a wheelbarrow, a whole building. Auntie Abigail.
He should have sold half of the building.
The way he relaxes and say, what are you feeling? Are you our second father?
Mama, look at you. Just look at you. On
On
whose side are you?
I should be on your side, right? I am on the side of my son. You want to?
And he has promised to also come here, demolish this one, and build a mansion for me. What of Nonso? Nonso bought lands in the city and in the village here. But you, all you did was to gallivant and spend the money on cars and women. Now, like Nonso said, you have 3 days. 3 days for you to go and refund the money you took from that buyer. Get my documents and bring them back. Failure to do that, what you will see, you will not be able to take.
Thank you very much, Papa. When I like Ezoku, I have sold that house, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. As for what I use the money you gave us to do, I ate my own. I need to have the feel that my father is a rich man.
Papa, There is something troubling Nonso and I. So we're here to find out the truth.
Okay.
Baba, please, we want to know. Why did you marry Abigail, your second wife? And why is Chijoke entirely different from all your children? We are confused. We want to know.
Thank you, my sons. You see, I'm confused myself. But now that you have asked, I will tell you why and how Abigail came into this family. You see, some years back,
Where are you going to? And by the way, this is not our closing time. Why is your face like this?
MD sacked me.
Sacked you? What did you do?
He said I was given 2 days to attend to my girlfriend's traditional marriage, and I stayed 1 week.
Just that? Let me see the circuit. This is your fault. Why will you do such a thing? And you know your position in this office is almost everybody's target, and you are playing with it.
I don't know what to do. I'm finished. I know what I went through to secure that job.
Let me tell you. I make out time to go and see the MD. Let me go and plead with him and know if he can have a change of mind.
Please, if you can do this for me, there is nothing I will not do for you.
Believe that. What I want you to do now is go home and take care of yourselves. Let me go and talk to him and pray it works out for your good.
Please. Thank you very much.
I have this. Come on, drink up. Have your drink.
How do you expect me to drink when I lost my job?
Really? Well, let me tell you, your job is still intact.
Meaning?
Meaning that I have pleaded with the MD and he decided to cancel the sack letter. But there was a warning. He said that such things should not repeat itself.
Are you joking or what?
I'm not joking. Yes. After I pleaded with him, he decided to forgive you. Yes, and cancel the sack letter and said I should resume work a day after tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. God bless you. What will I have done without you? Oh my God. Please, can I invite you for a lunch in my house tomorrow? Please, don't say no.
Okay. Deal.
Thank you very much. Can I take my drink?
Yes, enjoy yourself. It's okay.
This is delicious. I never knew you were a good cook.
Really? Oh, okay. Let me ask you. Your wife and I, who cooks better?
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Oh, sorry. Anyways, I prepared the food specially for you.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you.
Do you know what it means to lose a job? I would have committed suicide.
Yeah, but that's nothing. This is lovely. I think with this, I can easily get high.
Really? And I want you to go higher and go high again.
It's okay. Abigail, I don't understand this your mood. You refuse taking a drink, and now you are not talking. By the way, you told me there's something you want to tell me about. What is it?
Ever since that day we made love in my house, I have not seen my period.
Meaning?
Meaning that I'm pregnant.
How could you allow yourself to get pregnant for me? Knowing fully well that I'm a married man with kids. What are you talking about?
Why are you blaming me? When you actually made love without protection, what do you expect?
Now let me ask you, how many weeks or how many months is the pregnancy?
16 weeks, according to the doctor.
16 weeks. I made love to you about 2 months ago, and 16 weeks is over 2 months.
I don't know what you are talking about. What I know is that you are responsible for this pregnancy. That's all. And for your information, I want you to come and see my parents and do the needful before people get to know this.
Abigail. Where do you think you are going to? Come back here! Abigail! I'm not done talking with you.
You have not touched the food.
Don't worry. I will eat shortly, okay?
You will eat?
Yes.
When? Eh?
Just give me some time, okay? I will eat.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I will eat. Just give me some time, okay?
Aye, honey. You and I know that you don't eat cold food. It's getting cold. When are you going to eat this food?
I said I'm fine. Just give me some time. I will eat.
My darling, you don't look okay.
I'm fine. Just give me some time. I will eat, okay?
You are fine. Wait. Let me understand you. All these stories you are telling me now, what point are you trying to make?
See, honey, that day, I can't comprehend. But many things happened. That day,
what happened? Eh? Honey, what is going on?
First of all, I am sorry. Please forgive me. See, that day, I don't know if I was drunk. I could not control myself. And I made love to her. And now she's pregnant. And she's insisting that I get married to her. And I told her no. I told her no because I don't want to marry her because I don't want to hurt you. And I don't want to destroy our marriage. I told her no.
You don't want to hurt me. What you did, what is it called? I am asking you. So you want to bring in another woman into this house?
Please, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. Just forgive me. I am sorry. That day, I know I was drunk. I don't even know what happened, but I was drunk.
And you have forgotten everything about us.
No, please. Just forgive me. Please.
Meet me in the room.
Are you forgiving me?
What says the time? Won't you go to work today?
I don't feel like going to work today. What is the essence of going to the office when I cannot concentrate? I better remain at home.
What if they sack you?
Whatever.
You said you want to marry her. You heard me. You want to marry the girl.
You see, if you permit me, yes, because of the unborn child. Because of the unborn child, yes.
Okay, invite her over to the house.
To the house?
Yes. I want to have a word with her.
Okay, ma. Yes, I will call her over. I will call her.
Not ma, honey.
Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Get ready for work.
Yes, I will.
You are welcome, my dear. You said your name is Abigail. Yes, that is my name. You are welcome. My husband told me everything.
Point of correction, our husband.
It's fine. My dear, our husband told me everything that happened between both of you, which resulted to pregnancy. He told me he wants to bring you into our matrimonial home, which is why I asked him to invite you over here. My dear, I can accept that on one condition.
What?
Yes. That you will never give me trouble. Look at me very well. I am not a troublesome person. And I wouldn't want anybody to give me trouble.
I myself is not a troublesome person, but I don't run away for trouble. If you want peace, I will give you peace. If you don't want peace, I will give you pieces. That is me.
Yeah, Abigail, or whatever you are called. Are you sure you are ready for this marriage, or you are coming into my house to destroy my home?
What did I say wrong? She told me something and I gave her a reply. What is there?
Honey, please, it's okay. Just take it easy with her.
Madam, are you done with this discussion?
I am done. For now.
Who will show me my room?
Your what?
My room, of course.
You are talking about your room. You are not yet accepted into this house and you are asking for your room. Now let me tell you. Whenever we are ready to accept you fully into this house, we make a room available for you. For now, the room is fully occupied. Get that into your head.
So when you know that my room is not yet ready, why did you invite me here? This is embarrassment. It's a matter of head.
Hey, honey, Ifugonia. Ifugonia mere onwe gị. Ifugonia now. I told you.
So that was how Abigail came into this family and gave birth to Chijioke. But since then, there has been one problem or the other, as you can see.
So in a nutshell, Papa, it will be justifiable for me to say that Chijioke is not a biological son.
Exactly. This settles my curiosity. No wonder he acts so different. His character is so different. But Papa, is he aware of this?
I didn't tell him, nor anyone, because I have no proof. And I'm sure that she will not tell him that kind of story, because she knows that Chijioke might not be my biological son.
So, what do we do?
Well, nothing. I mean, what can I do? I cannot prove it. But I know that one day the truth will surely come out.
But Papa, there is something called DNA test. Why don't we carry out this test to ascertain the facts, so we don't just label this on pure assumptions?
Exactly.
Well, I know what DNA test is, but I don't think it's necessary.
So we just keep calm, fold our hands, and watch Chijoke terrorize everybody in this family.
Well, with time, the truth will come out. But I don't want you to tell him or anyone about this. Okay?
Papa, things are getting out of hands.
Ketika, what is it? Eh? You are sounding so desperate. What's the problem? What? My house? The lawyer brought a caterpillar and demolished my house. Oh. Okay. What of Michael and Nonso? Were they not there? Have you spoken to them? Oh. It's okay, it's okay. Let me call them.
Nine. What is it? I overheard your voice. Shouting, what's the problem?
It's our house. Oh. Our house in the city. The lawyer that Chijoke sold the house to brought a caterpillar and demolished it.
What? What? Why now? I thought Michael said he gave his phone number to the lawyer secretary. That whenever he returns from America, he should call him. Does it mean she did not call him again?
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Chijoke asking me. Chijoke asking me.
Please, try. Call Michael.
Michael. Look, the caretaker. Oh, he has called you. Okay. Go there right now. Go there. Go out. Ascertain the situation. It's okay. Hey.
What did Michael say?
It's okay. He will go there. Hey.
It's okay, Mike.
It's okay. Ask me.
It's Is this where you want to sit?
Oh. My house.
Please take it easy.
My house.
Take it easy on yourself.
My house.
Mama,
Nah.
call me Joke, na China.
Joke, na China.
Mama, call me Chijoke, one na China.
Chijoke, one na China, mweje mono.
Mama,
Enam.
if I establish this China connection now, forget it. Containers after container.
Okay.
Anything that is moving, I will import it now. Let me just establish this China move.
I know.
Anything where they sell, I go import them. Billions upon billions now. So, joking again.
Na China. Nam, I'm so happy for you. At least your father will know that you did not sell that house in vain.
You know, Papa is suffering from old age.
I know.
You should know I'm trying to multiply the money from the old generation money to the
new generation money. Oh, one mutaka.
What will I buy for you in China?
Officer. Yes, sir. Look at the idiot. This is the idiot. Arrest him.
It's a family problem.
Will you keep quiet?
Young man, you're under arrest.
Papa, for family problem, you go call police.
Who is your papa?
Officer.
Me.
Na family problem.
Hold it
No
there.
cause for alarm.
Whatever I say or do now will be used against you in the court of law. So you have to follow me.
Agawa go court, Agawa. What is it now?
For family problem.
Small matter.
Officer, move it.
He's happy. He's going
Go
to
to
the
jail.
Move.
Who is your papa? Who is your papa?
Family problem, you call police.
Stop wasting my time.
Shut up!
Na family problem, sir.
Move.
Hi.
Hey! Jonathan! You are seated here with this your worthless children and your miserable wife. What? Discussing me and my children. With this Judas. While my son is languishing in police cell. While you people are here enjoying yourselves. If you know what is good for you, go and bring my son. If you know how you took him to the police, go and bring him out. Else, I will burn down this house. This house will become a rubble. An rubble.
Enough! You are selfish and wicked. The Chijoke you're talking about sold our father's house. Papa is still thinking of how to recover his house, and then he used Caterpillar to demolish the house. All you think about is how to get Chijoke back. What kind of a human being are you?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Mama. Who are you, Mama? Who are you? Who?
Judas Iscariot. When you should have been on my side. You are siding this flefus. Jonathan does not even know his right in this house as a man of the house. You talk to me like that? No, you dare talk to me like that. Are you talking to me? Am I your mate? These people are deceiving you. Am I your mate?
Mama, at this point, I think I will disown you if you continue with this your evil acts. I will disown you for real. Disown me.
Disown me. Disown me.
Abigail,
don't you ever on your life raise this your filthy hand on this girl again. Otherwise, I will teach you a lesson you will never forget all the days of your life. See who will teach me a lesson? Shaky. Shaky, you teach me a lesson.
Yes.
You matter boy. Look at this Shaky. Touch her again. Look at this Shaky. You will see what Shaky can do. Did I touch your child? Touch her. Did you see what you're like? This mama. Cry if you want to cry. Cry. Cry if you want to die. You are wicked. Leave me alone. Is it me your bullshit?
Mama, if you talk again, I will beat you blue black here now. What I will disown you.
What is manipulating you to do to your mother? Is it what this week is manipulating you to do to your mother?
Who that is that? Look at you.
Your own blood hates you, and yet, you made her to hate me. You made her to hate me. Thank God you die first because you're the first wife. First wife to die first. You see me, your mother, because of this witch, you're pushing me like that. She has manipulated you to hate your own mother. Jonathan, you are there. I don't love you are laughing at me in your mind. Even this cow black bread.
Good for you. See yourself.
I know you're laughing at me in your mind. God will punish all of you idiots. Look at them.
Good. See yourself. Look at the tickly thing that fell you. So all the mouth you be having, you don't have power. Hey.
I know you won't mind you full of.
So all the mouth that she makes in this house, she has no power.
So funny.
My daughter Jovita, thank you.
So, Papa, what do we do now?
Are you asking me? No. Who are you? My first son. You live in the city. Huh? By now you're supposed to know one or two buttons to press to take care of this issue. You are asking me. Huh? As my first son, I'm not even supposed to give you permission before you do certain things on my behalf. And you're asking me what do we do now? Oh no, you disappoint me, Michael.
Papa, you don't need to worry about that. I think I have a perfect plan. Yes, I will discuss with Brother Michael and we'll get back to you. So you don't need to worry, everything will be fine.
Sure.
I've come to buy fuel. Since people say I will not have peace in this house, you will not have peace. All of us will die in this compound today because I'm going to burn this compound down.
What's she doing? Wait. What is that you are trying to do?
I will burn this
Michael! No! Idiot! What's wrong with you? Huh?
Why are you scaring me?
Get in here! Idiot! What's going on?
want to burn down the house?
I'll burn it down.
Please put that fuel away. Put it away.
I'll burn it. You want to burn down the house? Are you mad? I'll bite you.
You bite me.
There's a situation in my house right now.
My house then walk out.
Please come over.
Okay.
All right.
Mama,
Thank
bring
you.
the rope.
Leave me alone.
You are calling the police, right?
Yes.
Good.
You're breaking my
You will language in jail. I will jail you. You want to burn my house and then walk out for? I will jail you. Take her away from here. Here is the rope. Tie her up. Tie her. Mama, bring that rope. Mama, get me the rope. She wants to burn this house. She wants to burn the house.
So, Papa, as I was saying, we also came up with this idea. We looked at it, and we saw it as a marvelous idea. And so, we made inquiries on how to go about it. So, I called some of my friends that are working in the banking sector and some managers. So, we were able to discover where he lodged the money into. Oh, yeah. So, we got all that. We were able to block the account. So, as it stands right now, he can't even make a 1 naira withdrawal from that account.
That's a good one, though. Aye. So, what do we do next?
First thing first, we don't need to bother about the buyer because he's a lawyer. And not just a lawyer, but a senior advocate of Nigeria. So, it's someone who can't fight. So, I think what we're going to do is visit the court and get a court injunction.
Yeah,
and take it up from there to know how we're going to withdraw the money.
Both of you are smart. You really done well. I'm proud of you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you.
Papa, how far about Chijoki and her mother? They're still in police custody. What's the plan?
Well, I will think about it to know what to do next. But I am planning to call a meeting of our kinsmen. Yes, there's something I want to discuss with them. No, as a matter of fact, there's something I want to tell you.
All right. No problem.
Papa, when exactly will this meeting be?
Next tomorrow. And I want both of you to be in attendance. Okay?
Okay.
All right. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll make up time.
All right.
My kinsman, you're welcome. First, I would like to thank you for honoring this invitation. Because as you all know, it's been a while since I called for this kind of meeting. Right? A lot has been happening. In as much as I have not called you to complain of anything, I want you to know that I've been bearing so much, but at this juncture, it has gotten to this point and I couldn't bear it anymore. It's about my son Chijoke. You all know him. That boy has been a bundle of problems to my family. I won't bore you with all he's been doing. But recently, he went to the city and instructed my tenants to start paying the rent to him. So when my caretaker called me and told me, I cautioned him. Okay? Do you know what he did next? He came to my house, stole the documents of the house, and sold the house to someone else. So while we were, as a family, trying to find a way of recovering the property, the lawyer that he sold the house to, his son for that matter, brought a caterpillar and demolished the house.
That's a serious one.
So you can imagine what we are passing through.
So where is Chijoke now?
Well, I was left with no option but to arrest him. And while I was trying to arrest him, the mother, Abigail, started supporting him, and I arrested her also. So as we speak, both of them are in the police cell.
That's a very serious one. So, now, what is your next plan? Because we do not support evil.
Well, part of it is this meeting I have called, to let you people know that this is what is happening. But most importantly, I want to give, I don't want to call it a will, an instruction, so to say, for you people to carry out on my behalf. In the event that I die, please, don't ever allow him to see my corpse. Okay?
Don't talk about death now. We don't call it.
From what you narrated to us, it's clear that Chijoke is a very stubborn person.
Oh, yes.
If we tell him not to see your corpse and he refuses, what do we do?
That's a very serious question. What if we really do? And he insisted. So what do we do to him?
Well, our people have a proverb that you do not deprive a child from having a big teeth, provided he has the right lips to cover it. All right? So if you tell him and he refuses, then let him be. Whatever he sees, he takes.
This is a family matter. Now, mother and son are in the police cell. What next?
Well, I am still thinking about it. Perhaps I will have to find a way to release them. Okay? But like I said, in the event that I die, don't ever allow that boy, Chijoke, to see my...
Papa. Papa.
What is it?
Papa. 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 Papa.
Mama!
Papa.
Papa! It can't be. What's going on? Papa. No. Papa. Papa! Let's take it out. Let's take it.
Hello, Amaka.
Hello, brother. Brother Michael, I can hear you. Brother, I'm fine. It's just that this work is so stressful. I've been so occupied since I got here.
Honestly, Papa is very, very sick. We rushed him to the hospital.
My goodness. Brother Michael, what happened? Is everything okay? Is he okay? What kind of temptation is this? What kind of problem is this? Is it going to be fine?
Yeah. The condition is really, really critical. Yeah, what we'll do for him right now is for us to pray so he can get better. Oh, you're in Lagos. So when I come into the village?
Brother, I can't come back right now. I have a lot of things to do. As I'm speaking to you, I'm driving to an assignment. Since I got here, I've been so occupied. There's a lot on my table. It's crazy. I don't think I'll be coming anytime soon, but I'll try and speak to the human resource manager when I get to the office. I will speak to him so that if he can give me a week or something. But I don't think I'll be coming anytime soon.
Alright then, no problem.
Okay. I have to pack to take this call. I have to get going, okay? Please, you guys should just be careful and I'll pray. And I hope Papa will be fine, no?
Okay.
Alright, brother, I'll talk to you later, please. Alright, thank you. Alright, take care. What kind of nonsense is this?
Chijoke, I want to talk with you.
What is it?
I'll go straight to the point. I don't want to argue words with you. For the past 3 days, Papa has been in the hospital sick.
Okay.
I didn't deem it fit to go and see him to know how he's doing.
Why will I go and see a man that locked me and my mother up in police cell for 7 good days? For nothing. Why will I see such man? Listen, Papa is suffering from old age. So slumping once in a while, BP, diabetes, are normal big man sickness. So why should I stress myself? Huh?
Chijoke, Papa is in that condition because of what you did.
You think so?
Papa had a heart attack because of his house that you sold. You were the one that put Papa in that condition that is ease. And you had the guts to be here without going to the hospital to see him even for once.
And I'm telling you that Papa is suffering from old age. I'm not the cause of his problem. For that hospital, I will never step my feet in that hospital. Do your worst. Are we fighting or are you ready? You can't get your. Is he fighting or Juju? Which one do you want? Nonsense.
I should do my worst. You're not going to see Papa.
Papa. Mama, how is Papa?
Well, it's better than yesterday.
Well, Sister Maka called me. Yes. She said she's arrived in Nigeria, but she's in Lagos. And immediately she got back, they sent her on an important assignment.
Again?
Yes. So she will be staying for some time. She's not coming anytime soon.
Okay, but I hope she's fine.
Yes, she's fine. She sent her prayers and she said she will be calling once a while to check on Papa. She also said she communicated same to Brother Michael. Yes, so...
I know my husband will not die. I know he will not leave me. I know he will live to enjoy the fruit of his labor. He has labored so much in life.
Amen. Has he had something to eat?
Yes, but just a little bit. Just took more of water.
Oh.
Chijoke! Yeah, Chijoke! Chijoke!
You know to lie me here.
Chijoke!
Black bread. This is I'm eating coconut rice, don't spit it.
You're eating coconut rice. Did you not hear that Papa is in the hospital for days now?
Also?
We were expecting to see you, you didn't come.
I resemble doctor.
But Oruni drag a property. Iwano.
Yes, it's my rice.
Chijoke, let me warn you. Listen good. If anything happens to that man, if anything happens to Papa, if anything happens to Papa, I swear, Chijoke, this compound will be too hot for you to stay.
You're talking nonsense.
I'm talking nonsense?
Yes. Let me tell you why you're talking nonsense. Your useless sister, Amaka, that Tolo, called me a few hours ago. I was like, yeah, our father has been sick. You've not visited the hospital. If Papa dies, if anything happens to Papa, the blood is on my head. She will never forgive me. And you are here now. If anything happens to Papa, wait first now. You people should wait. Let Papa die first. So that if we want to fight, you can start fighting.
Chijoke,
it's too early now.
Cheronu ka Papa nwo. Akwaka ka Papa nwo. Oginwa ga nwo first. You be the one to die.
If Papa not die.
Chijoke.
Let me say na you.
What?
If Papa not die, I'm saying you will replace him. But you see me, I will never visit that hospital.
You will not visit that hospital?
Lie to lie.
My head or whatever. I will burn you people alive. If anything happens to Papa,
you are my customer. I will always beat you. Stop for me what I don't know. I will always, if I first now I give this food and beat you. I will always beat you. Stop for me. Should I beat you? Should I warm you up? Want me to warm you up?
I will burn you alive, Chijoke.
I will warm you up.
Chijoke, I will burn you alive. If anything happens to Papa, I will burn you alive.
Papa will die soon.
Chijoke, if anything happens to Papa.
Papa, I am here.
My son, Michael.
Yes, Papa.
Where was your mother?
I'm here.
Please go to the house. I'll prepare young porridge for me.
Okay.
I am hungry.
Oh, okay. No problem. I'll do that right away.
Thank you.
Yes, you have to take care of your father. For me, I'm coming. Let me go and prepare food for you.
Okay.
Right. I'm coming, please, sir.
Okay. Yes,
Brother Michael, how is Papa?
Very well.
Well, I saw Mama at the counter. She was leaving. She said she's going to prepare porridge yam for Papa.
Yeah, Papa asked for porridge yam. He said he wants to eat porridge yam.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So Papa is getting better practically.
Massive improvement.
Wow. Oh, thank goodness.
It's good that both of you, my sons, are here. Now, listen to me very carefully. You remember what I told you the other time? If I close my eyes and do not open them again, please don't ever allow Chijoke set his eyes on my corpse. Do you understand me?
Papa, you're not closing and opening your eyes. You're with us, okay? However, no matter the instruction you give, I promise you that we are going to keep it to the last letter.
Of course. Thank you. Michael, my son.
Papa.
Please, take good care of your siblings.
I will.
Both of you should hold my hand.
Papa, please, you need to stay alive. And besides, Sister Amaka said she's coming. She's on her way. Yes. Okay.
It shall be well with you.
Amen.
I am tired.
Papa, there's nothing like you being tired. We're here with you. You've not enjoyed our money.
Of course, Papa. You need to be strong. As a matter of fact, there is this business consignment I want to discuss with you. So, but you need to get strong first.
I know at least you have to get married and let Papa carry you.
Of course, now.
Okay, my sons. I want to rest.
I don't know what you're talking about. What I'm trying to say is
Papa!
you...
Papa!